I'm making my first EP and I'm gonna do it in 100 days. Hi, I'm Morgan Julianna, and if you're a creative person or you're also an independent artist too and you have a project that you've been meaning to start but you can't really get started on, then I want you to follow along with me, and over the next 100 days, we're gonna get it done. If you also make music, then you know that sometimes when people say that they're making an album or an EP, it sounds like this crazy, like abstract thing. And so in this video and all the videos that follow it, I want to document everything from writing to producing to engineering to budgeting to filming music videos to filming content. Literally everything. In this video specifically, we're gonna do some planning, some writing, and some producing. I feel like this is the only way I can hold myself accountable and also motivate someone who's trying to do the same thing as me, hopefully. At the end of my 100 days, it will be May 23rd, which is a Friday that I want to put out my first single on. But for me, I want my entire EP to be done before I start the rollout because I get stressed and overwhelmed if I put out a single and then I have to finish a bunch of other things while I'm promoting. It's like a lot. And I'm really lucky that I go to music school, and most of the people in my life, my boyfriend, my friends, most of the people around me are all musicians, producers, engineers, artists, which is really gonna help me get this done. And I get studio time through my school, so I don't really have to worry about that. So right now, all I have is a stack of demos, a strong concept, and 99 days. So today we're working on what is currently titled Beat Surgery, because we don't have a name, and we haven't started writing, and we don't have a top line. What we do have is a strong vibe. We have that's really all we have.
Hope.
And hope. And hope. And hopefully by the end of the session today, we have a song. Nothing crazy, but we're about to be so locked in. Well, yes.
We're locked.
Yeah, I think I just want a different open hat sound, something that's a bit like, almost more like digital sounding.
Okay.
You know?
Cool.
I feel like that's still like a little like too versy. In the car with my girlfriend, drop top that's in the air. Wish this could last forever. Get a bit crazy. Just need a dance with my baby. Miss your hands on me lately. So if you're trying to come back, just say. I already forgot it.
No, that was it. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I love this so much. Like, okay, we have to check out.
Well, yes.
I was successful.
Hey, we got the first half of the damn song done.
I was successful.
We got the
So
first half.
now we just need to finish our chorus, do a little second verse, a little bridge, but we've made great progress. And we have a title now. The title is Rendezvous, I think. That's our working title, even though we have not said that yet in the song at all. That's the title for now. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly go over the track list because I realized I hadn't done that yet and I need to like better acquaint you with the world I'm building. And also ignore the mosquito bite on my face. Anyways, I currently am working with Locket as the title for the EP. And I have all the tracks here listed out, like basically the title, the inspiration, or the demo that I have at the moment, and then who's producing that song, and like a couple bullet points of what still needs to be done. I need an intro. It doesn't exist yet, it needs to be written. As you can see, the inspiration that I have written down is the Anointed interlude from the Renaissance tour, and then the intro from Flow, which I love. I love like really dramatic like openings, and I know a lot of EPs don't really have intros, but I'm really, in a sense, at least artistically, treating this more like an album in a way, so, you know. Next is Locket, which Elio and I have started, and obviously it's the title track, so I want it to feel like a really good representation of the vibe, but that's something that we're gonna work on in the coming days, so you'll see more of that. Next I have, right now it doesn't have a title. I put Like It because the inspiration for the song was Like It by Twice. I love that song. I don't know if you ever heard it, but it's like so upbeat, it's like so like hype, and just like almost like, I call anything that I like can't explain up-tempo pop, hyper pop, so I'm gonna say hyper pop even though I know I'm wrong, and please don't yell at me. And then next I have Rendezvous, which you saw me work on with Trenton, which I'm going to work on again tomorrow. We have another session. And then I have Fantasy, which is a song that I wrote for class last semester. Sounds terrible right now, needs to be finished writing. And then Caleb,
hopefully is going to produce that. I need to get back to him about that because I suck and I'm into follow-up, and we're gonna have a whole episode about just like planning and admin stuff because this is a little all over the place. And then Jail, which is probably the most fully realized song I have. I only need to recut final vocals. Elio and I did it for a project last semester, and it is probably my favorite song so far. I'm really excited about it, and probably gonna be the lead single. And just to wrap all of this up, I'm thinking about doing a deluxe. I'm not entirely sure about that, but the deluxe would include Deja Vu, a song that I wrote for class last semester as well, which it just needs final vocals, some polishing, maybe some extra production stuff. It's a little bare bones right now. And then I want to do a vibe like Gonna Get This from Hannah Montana. I would love to do that and do like a collab. I want to do like a live rock version of one of the songs. Like I want to completely like flip it on its head. I love when live performances do a whole different genre or like a different arrangement. Like I would love to do that, and we'll get into that later in the planning, but I would love to really just like go crazy and do like a live little like tiny desk situation for all of the songs when it's all said and done, which I think would be really cool to like hear those arrangements. But yeah, that's what I got for now.
Hola. Today is Friday, February 21st. So that means that I have 90 days. Oh God. And right now I'm at school about to rehearse because I have a performance midterm in like a few days. And so I'm gonna do one of the songs that I'm thinking about putting on the deluxe version of the EP called Deja Vu. So we're gonna rehearse that and see how it goes because yeah, I actually only have like another rehearsal session and then it's time for the midterm. So this is gonna be kind of rushed.
I know you be outside on the weekend, and you know that I just wanna be the cool girlfriend. And I know that I can get my own.
Fuck. What the fuck are the words?
Girlfriend. And I know I get in my head, it's a bad habit, and I think I just don't know how to trust. Something about you gives me deja vu. It's not your fault that he did me wrong, but if it were you, I know love would drive you crazy, give you deja vu. I know your heart, but trusting is hard, and if it were you, I know love would drive you crazy, give you deja vu. Ooh, ooh.
Hello, I don't know if you can hear me, but it's 1:27 a.m. on Tuesday, February 25th, and I'm editing right now, and I'm just realizing that I just have so much less footage than I thought I had. I don't know, the past couple weeks I thought I would have made a lot more progress by now. I had a schedule. I think I've been struggling to stick to it. I've honestly been pretty anxious the past couple of weeks, like uncharacteristically anxious. I think it's like seasonal depression, just being so cold and like inside all the time. Like it's starting to mess with me. I'm talking quiet because I don't want to wake up my roommate. But yeah, I don't really feel like myself. I don't feel like I'm at my like full potential. And I think that recording this whole process is like making me realize like just the ebbs and flows of everything. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself because making music is hard and it's a process. Like I know that. I just feel like such a flop. But I know that that's just my brain playing tricks on me. I know that I'm making good things and I know that I can do it, and I know that I believe in myself, and I need to keep a more positive internal monologue. I need to think more positive thoughts, or at the very least I need to tell myself more positive things. Yeah. Part of me was debating whether or not I was actually going to upload this video at all or do this series. And I don't know if it's because I was scared that people would make fun of me or people would think it was stupid. Probably both. I was scrolling Instagram Reels for like 3 hours tonight, just being unproductive. And I found this video of Beyonce singing on stage and she was 20. And it just like I just turned 20, you know? And I'm like, oh my God. You know what I mean? It like really makes you want to log in. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the point of this segment is. I just know that I didn't want to just have a bunch of clips of me pretending like this was like super easy and like fun, because most of the time it's just me being like anxious and crashing out for no reason. So. Hi, I'm at my school right now, which is why you see lockers behind me and the angle's kind of messed up because I don't have a tripod. So you're just gonna have to bear with me. But I want to do some goal setting because I feel like this like series and all of the videos that I'm making aren't just about making music and for people who make music. It's like also just because I need, and I feel like a lot of other creative people need, some sort of rigidity in order to actually like chase their dreams. I made a list of basically all the goals that I have for myself by the end of this. The first one being just finding my audience and like building a community is so important to me because I feel like I really struggle with that because every time that I have good ideas or every time that I post consistently, and maybe you really relate to this, but I feel like I get burnt out so easily. And that's like another one of my goals is just to upload consistently. Another one is just consulting for social media stuff. I really love doing social media stuff and more so like creative strategy and like branding stuff for people and especially other artists. Then I do have 3 actual numerical goals, if you will. I want to shoot for 2K subscribers, 25,000 followers on Instagram, and 100,000 streams on the project. When I want to accomplish those things, ideally by the end of this, and obviously for the EP, I'll say like a month after it's out or whatever. Another thing is I want to perform more and I want to practice more. I have a really poor practice routine, and especially singing in the studio, it like makes you realize how different it is compared to how you're trained to sing doing musical theater, because I grew up doing musical theater and that's how I'm used to singing. And so every time I feel like I'm in the studio or cutting vocals for something, I always hate how I sound because my ear is just like not trained to think that that sounds good. I can just like never pick between my interests. Like I love making videos and I love social media, but I also love making music and I also love painting and I also have a beignet business and I want to start doing that again because I want to open a shop one day, which is like all of those things aren't really connected. But my hope is that by posting content more and like showing the stuff that I'm actually doing every day, that like I don't have to struggle so much like developing a personal brand, that like all of the stuff that I'm genuinely interested, that I love doing, like this and like music and like beignets and like social, like literally everything, that can just be my brand. Like I can just be me, you know? That's pretty much all that I had written down, but I just wanted to wrap this up by just saying that I'm hoping that by the end of this and like when everything is said and done, that I'm feeling like I'm more on the path towards like actually reaching my full potential. I feel like a lot of people who like make things feel that way or like have experienced that before. Is that Utah? Hi. I feel like a lot of people who make things have experienced that before and just like feeling like you know that you're capable of doing so much more than you're actually doing. And that's pretty much how I felt for the past like couple years. I feel like if I was actually firing at all cylinders, I'd be uploading and I'd be making music more and I'd be like doing all these things, which is like obviously like not totally sustainable now that I'm saying that out loud, but like you get what I'm saying, obviously. But I'm trying to do a better job at taking my dreams seriously and not wasting time. I think it really set in when I realized that I'm already halfway through going to school, and for a long time just getting here and going to Clive, like getting to this school was my dream. That's like as far as I thought I'm gonna go there, then I'm gonna start making music. But like now that I'm almost done with the second year and I'm almost halfway through, and I'm realizing like I wasn't even taking full advantage of all the stuff that I had. Like I have access to studios and like people who play great like instruments and people who are so talented, and I wasn't even fully taking advantage of that. So really this whole series is just about being more present and hopefully taking more actionable steps towards making my reality what I want it to be. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. If you want to support, subscribe, you can consider doing that. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, that's kind of it, at Morgan Doesn't Care, linked in the bio below. And yeah, I guess I'll see you soon.